So what is this? But like you mentioned, like what is actually? Let me backtrack a little. I was gonna say, how do you find the balance between having to? There's only 24 hours in a day. You only have the artist for a certain amount of time, right? How do you
Right.
find the balance of being like, okay, we have to get this done, but also like there's a lot of importance in just like hanging out with the artist because that's kind of where you get to know each other, you become comfortable, you develop a relationship. How do
Right.
you find that balance of like, okay, we have 8 hours, but also I don't know anything about you really, like let's hang out and have a hot dog kind of thing, in the studio, or you know what I'm saying, like it's a weird thing, because there's so much importance in that, that I'm curious in your perspective.
Of course, yeah. I mean, like as far as like session timing goes, like it's usually like lasting like a however long it needs to take until the song is done. So
Mm-hmm.
if that's like 12 hours or 15 hours, then that's that's just how long it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's mostly just like just kind of going with the flow, and like if stuff doesn't get finished that day because you've been hanging out, then it's all good because like you've built that relationship and they'll come back and you'll
Yeah.
finish it eventually. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just kind of like just kind of going with it, and like the artist like might just like feel like mostly hanging out that day anyways, and then it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, we might not get barely like anything done, but at least like we hit it off really well, and like are like building that relationship. So it's just
Absolutely.
kind of whatever, just kind of reading it and seeing what is important that day, I
Yeah,
guess.
absolutely.